Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Oh, okay, there we go. I got the microphone in front of me. Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Let's see, who do we have here today? Okay. Oh, wow. So, well, you guys been chatting for a while. I'm scrolling back and gosh, this goes on forever. Well, Church Nellie was the first one in the house. Hey, Church Nellie. Francilia Mosley, Gwendolyn Daniels, April May, Alma Andrews, Janine Hyde. I'm sorry, Jenny Hyde. Betty Glenn. Hello. Lydia Washington, Gwendolyn Daniels, Nalando Naniande, Niandini rather. Darnell Rowland. Hello. Kitzendorf, Francilia Mosley. I said hi already. Okay. And Rochelle Baldreau, hello to you. Audrey Teschner. Elaine Parker, hello, Elaine Parker. Des Maps. Jan Martin. Cynthia Thorpe. Okay, and Bright Eyes PB&J, Kenether Ash, Fancy. And Debira Bowen. And Carolyn Sowers, and a host of other friends. B10 Pow. Hey, B10. Vetty. I know I'm late today, but where's Connie Balmer? Where's Connie? Almer Andrews. No Connie today, huh? Hello, Joan Garcia. Mercedes Todd. Okay. Susie Q, Karen, and let's see, Vetty. All right. Okay, let me just go all the way to the Chef Sandy Love. Okay, Lucy Wynn. Okay, welcome one and all. Let me get my slides up here. I had my aunt here today, so I'm starting a little later than normal, as you can see. But we usually try to do it the same time every day whenever possible. Okay. And okay, let me get rid of that. Hello, Maurice B. Tamika Himman. JSC, hello. Okay. MLC, hello. Welcome, MLC. All right. There we go. Back to that iconic photo. That is just us, timeless. It is timeless. It says so much. Did I hear right? Did they say that someone was cast to play Penny Natchbull? Anyway, I'll talk about that later, but I could have sworn I seen something about Penny Natchbull. Anyway, that'll be interesting, kind of juicy to watch. All right. Okay. Oh, and oh my gosh, did you guys see all of those guys that are leaving Russia because they don't want to be in that war? Oh my God, that is crazy. And there was such denial about the idea that there would be war in Russia. Well, not war, but that they were losing the war. And obviously, with the young people, the media savvy young people, a lot of those like recruitment age or draft age people, young men, they have left the country. Hundreds of thousands. They said by the hundreds of thousands, people are fleeing Russia to try to escape the draft. So, oh man, terrible time to be a conscript in that country. Sharon Young, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you. Okay, and so the actually it's a super chat. Megan's podcast will be back next Tuesday. So the Dragon Lady podcast, the I guess misogyny and racism of using the term Dragon Lady. That was the topic that we were waiting for. Well, again, it's going to be postponed until next week. Apparently, the Sussexes are going to spend a week spending time with their families. So, and don't they need a week off because God only knows what they've been through. I think a lot of us have an idea, but it's too painful to think about most days. But they have been through a lot and they probably need more time than that. But again, as I said, I think the fall they were planning a pretty big rollout for both of them, starting with, of course, the what was it? The Well Child, and of course the One Young World, and the rollout to the Invictus Games, which actually I showed that to my aunt, and she really, really enjoyed it. And also, she wanted to see Harry do his walk again. And of course, she said, "Look at him." Oh, sorry about the echo. She said, "Look at him wearing that uniform." So we watched that and a couple of other things, but yeah. So anyway, we spent some time, much needed time together today, so that was very nice, and I was glad for it. So, with that being said, let me do this. Um, yeah, I'll do that just so that our friends know that we're on right now. Our friends on Twitter. Hmm. Okay, that works. Hey, what is today's podcast called? Let me see. Oh, that's original. Meghan and Harry's latest news updates and a little messy. Where do I get these names from? It's almost like I picked them out of a hat, isn't it? Or should I say, ain't it? Okay. Sounds like a fifth grader could have made that up, but it's the best I can do in a pinch. Okay, I got that done. That done. And 1 second, you guys, let me take care of this. All right, and that goes there. Perfection. And also, I put on the troll spray, so we should be troll free right now. Um, well, at least for 2 weeks back, we should be troll free. All right. And that, that, and that. All right. So thank you very much for your patience. Hello, cookies and cream. Oh, what is that? Okay, I got that one already, right? Yes, got that. And okay, let's go to the next slide, shall we? All right, so that was the first thing I was going to talk about. Now, as you know, from time to time, I like to share a bit of audio. This is not the best quality, but I kind of caught this just as I was going on. If the palace had wanted to, it could, let me see, if the palace had wanted to call off attack dogs, Meghan well, you know what? Let me just play it. Let me just play it. Okay, it's very short, like 25 seconds, but it sounds so much better when he says it.
If the palace had wanted to, either Buckingham or St James's Palace, to call the attack dogs off Meghan Markle, they could have done. And Harry knows that, and that is the absolute root of the fracture. The fact that they let it go and maybe even counted their blessings and thought, well, if she's the one getting the kicking, then we're golden.
Exactly. No, I agree on that, definitely.
If the palace had wanted to, either Buckingham or St James's Palace, to call the attack dogs off Meghan Markle, they could have done. And Harry knows that, and that is the absolute root of the fracture. The fact that they let it go and maybe even counted their blessings and thought, well, if she's the one getting the kicking, then we're golden.
Now, let me see. Was that Thursday the 15th? Let me see if I can see that date there. Anyway, that, of course, was James O'Brien. And that was, it looks like September the 15th. Thursday, September the 15th. Yes. So someone posted that on the Twitter. And I wish I could hear more of the interview. I don't know where to find the rest of the interview, but it is always it always, I guess, reassures me. Not that I need much reassurance because I'm looking at it like everybody else, but it's just always a good reminder to know that not everybody in the UK feel the same way as the institution, as the tabloid reporters. Not everyone is the enemy. Now, James O'Brien has been quite a truth teller. He has he's called things that other people in the media there would avoid, lest they should become targeted themselves, or even worse, they're actually making money from that. The LBC British radio station. Yeah, that's where you can find James O'Brien. And so, there is a few times when James O'Brien has just said things that you don't hear anyplace else in Britain. And so, thank God for him. He's very leveled, he's very fair, and he's quite the wordsmith. And I love when he calls people out, especially some of the callers, when he gives them a platform so that they can express their thoughts, and then they just like go into a panic because they are just certain that James O'Brien is going to call them out, which he usually does if they're wrong. And then sometimes when they do that, I've heard or people say, that very Trumpian type of stuff. I love the way he like goes back and he says, "But I just thought you just said, but didn't you? Well, originally, was that what you called for?" And he just makes those people look so stupid most of the times. Hey, Pedo, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. Are you going on today? I'm going to try not to be so long-winded, although I do think the Duchess of Success is coming on soon. So, like in about an hour. So, um, anyway, I'm going to try to stay on for less than an hour. I'm going to do my level best today. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. And let me try some of that. What is that you do? The prosecution? Let me try to prosecute a case today. Oh, man. I listened to him today. Was about British politics. Oh my gosh, B10 Pal. I love James O'Brien. Sometimes when I just need to hear someone speak logically, especially when I'm multitasking, I love to have James O'Brien on in the background. Hey Sherry Ware, Miss VSN, how are you today? Glad you're here. Okay. So Meghan Markle's Archetype podcast will return with new episodes next week. This was in the Variety. October 4th is when it will return. The episode will feature comedian and actor Margaret Shaw in a conversation about Asian American tropes in the entertainment industry in light of Queen Elizabeth II's death on September 8th. The recently launched Archetypes delayed and release of new episodes during the official mourning period for Her Majesty, according to Spotify. The royal family official period of mourning ended on September 26th. Thank God. 7 days after the Queen's funeral, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, and Prince Harry were in the United Kingdom for 3 weeks following the Queen's death. Upon returning home to California, the couple intend to take a week off to spend time with their children, Archie and Lilibet. Okay, so that is one of the official words about archetypes. Anyway, that being said, thank God that mourning period is over with. No more funerals, no more burials, no more transporting someone's body in a lead and wood container. That was weirding me out big time. Let's see. Rhonda McKnight says, I saw James O'Brien this morning, a broadcast he did. I think when Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan announced they were leaving, it was a very good example of how, by marriage, Meghan ascended to royalty. Okay. So that's an older episode. We just heard part of it. Well, you know what? It's good, though, that the squaddies will do that. They will find some receipts to share, or even just some things that confirm what we have been saying for a long time. So I'm glad for that. Wow. So the Queen was disappointed, was a bit surprised. It got awkward when she found out that Meghan wants to wear white for her second marriage, right? But look who else wore white. It appears as though Afro Annie yes, Sister Girl wore white for her second wedding. To Timothy, whatever his name is. She wore white. That didn't seem to be a problem. And of course, Prince Charles married someone who was married before and confirmed to have been a mistress, even though he's going to head the Church of England. So I would say if the Queen was okay with us calling, the emotional support Camilla the Queen Consort, if she was okay with that, if she was okay with accepting the, Charles's former mistress as his wife, and of course, the wife of the head of the Church of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, if they're okay with us accepting that, then I'm pretty sure that she was, okay with Meghan wearing white for her second wedding. And also, may I just say that, part of the American culture is that it is okay to wear white for the second marriage. So that's just how we roll. And honestly, I don't think that the Queen said any such thing, but it is yet another one of those things to go after our Duchess. But yeah, it appears as though the equestrian Olympiad, Afro Annie, also wore white the second time she got married. So I'm going to say it's okay. Let me see. They claim Princess Anne's dress was ivory or cream. Why would the Queen care one way or the other? The media stories are so petty. Yeah, and of course, as we know, not only not only did Meghan wear white on her wedding day, but her future sister-in-law also wore white on Meghan's wedding day. And I promise you, that dress was white. Now, the hat may have had some kind of yellow hue but the dress that the mean girl wore was white. I know this because I have a Daily Mail. I don't have time to pull that receipt out, but I have a Daily Mail article where it says Kate, Thrifty Kate, wears, this white dress for the third time. And yes, it was the same white dress that she had wore to the Sussex wedding. Kate, the mean girl, wore white. So I think if one of the senior royals decide to wear white on Meghan's wedding day, don't you think it just stands to reason that if your future sister-in-law is wearing white to your wedding, that you might as well wear white as well. So ivory, whatever you want to call it, it needs a good washing. They need to throw a box of what is that stuff? RIT. Remember the RIT, RIT? You would throw that into the wash to help whiten your clothes. So yeah, whatever it was, I don't care. Meghan looks gorgeous. They are picture perfect, and the British tabloid media can go suck an egg. So, skewers, vicious individuals complain about holding hands, have listened. Yeah, he does sock it to him. All right, that is for Church Nelly. Okay, let's move on. Now, we should be very proud of this. Now, to be honest with you, I can barely see that, but I believe what it says is the Sussex Squad has raised a hell of a lot of money, and you guys should be very proud of yourselves for raising nearly $1 million since 2019 for various causes that are in alignment and also supported by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Right there, you can see the breakdown. 2019, there was $102,000 raised by the Sussex Squad annual fundraising, followed by 2020, $258,454, followed by 2021, when $193,875 was raised, and then in 2022, $182,233, a whopping total over that time of $736,877. That is extraordinary. I mean, aren't you guys just totally proud? You should be. All of this time when we have been trying to help the Sussexes tell their story by uplifting, supporting, praying, etc., etc. Some people have gone to Facebook jail and all those things. And at the end of the day, you have to say that you're really proud of the fact that the Sussex squad that is has raised a lot of money for a very worthy. I think we've done World Central Kitchen, right? And of course, Centre Ballet. And what is it? Maya, something, Mahia Maya. I can never say that. Ma, 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 ooh, ma, um, ma, Mahalia Jackson something. What is it called? The let me see. What is that? Mina Mahila? Mina Mahila. Okay, Mina. Oh, that thing that we raised money for. Okay, so for that. Yes. And yeah, and one that we didn't count. Let's not forget the what is the one? Verta Sanchez. Some of you all contributed for Verta Sanchez, when her home was destroyed. So, not exactly an official global fundraiser, but you guys came through. I don't know what the total was, but yeah, and plus it was already something that exists, but you guys came through, so bravo for that. And you know what else? Something you can't put a price on: the prayers of the Sussex Squad. You guys have been praying up a storm, so we are grateful for that. So thank you all for as a matter of fact, don't we deserve to celebrate that? Don't we deserve to celebrate properly? I think we do. But we're gonna need hello, Ivy here. We will need Ivy for that. So let me find Ivy, because that's the only proper way to celebrate such a let me see, such a worthy cause. There we go. Okay. Come on, Ivy. Hello, Ivy here. Hello, Ivy. Girl, the Duchess of Sussex won. Meet me at the Royal Sussex party. Nelly's gonna be there. All right, Ivy out. You know what? I have not come down from my high yet. As you know. All right. So, congratulations, squaddies, for your hard work. Okay. So, moving on. Moving on. This is the amount of territory that was colonized by the British. This is it. This is a map of the territory that was colonized by the British. I'm just kidding. This is the areas that was affected by the right there it says country of charities supported by Sussex Squad. So yeah, that's not a map of all the places around the world that has been colonized by the British. That is just a map showing some of the places that we have affected with our donation here and there and everything. So sorry to scare you guys like that. it, it was not the British this time. Just kidding. Yeah, it's not that map. You all haven't seen this one in a while, have you? Oh man. Okay. Oh, is my Duke and I here? Is Anita here? Hey, Anita. Hey, you came at just the right time. I'm over here cutting the food. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Wow, the whole gang is here. All right, so moving on. What is it? Cristiano, the king, new CR the third, or well, anyway, insignia is a dead ringer for Cristiano Ronaldo's CR7 logo. And it does look very similar. Well, as you know, the King Charles III has a new cipher. You remember the cipher gate, right? Oh, Harry doesn't have the cipher on his uniform. It was ripped off. Poor Harry. Well, there's the King cipher today, CR3. Um, I like the interlocking, letters and numerals and everything. I thought it was pretty cool, but it does look very similar to Christian Ronaldo. So, but someone, and I do mean someone on Twitter says, "You're welcome. somebody on Twitter could not resist. They decided to show you another version of Prince Charles's new cipher. I like the newer version though. That one, I love that one. Oh, poor Charles. He can't get a break, can he? But yeah, that is a updated version of Prince Charles cipher. God's Child says, I can't access chat. I subscribed again today, although I'm a member, just to say thanks for a great job. Love and prayers to Baron and Baronets. God's Child, I am so sorry that that happened. So you subscribed again. And so right now we have it set so it only goes back to, well, you have to have been subscribed for 2 weeks or more. So not to worry, very soon you will. And just give it 2 weeks or less and you'll be able to get back on again. But I really do appreciate you reaching out like this. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for being a member as well as watching Royal Sussex. Thank you very much. And you know what, God's Child? I'm going to save this. So I can remember. I hope I can manually put you back in there. I did the same thing for a couple people who somehow, just to be sure, I will manually insert you back into the channel. So hopefully that will work. But thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. And sorry for any inconvenience. Oh, Black Queen says with a super chat, Baron C stands for Chucky the Turd. R stands for Rottweiler. Oh, okay, Chucky the Turd. And the other one, of course, is for the new queen consort. Okay, I got you. I got you. It is Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is my own feelings being expressed the only way I know how. Oh, thank you so much, Marine Reed. I'm so glad you're here. I appreciate that. All right, so back to that crap. Oh, okay. So it appears as though there is a new official portrait for the king and his consort. And no, I'm just kidding. I saw this and I thought about them, and I want to make sure that I show the proper amount of respect to King Charles III and his consort. And so henceforth, I will make sure, having gotten this out of my system, that I will show them the proper respect henceforth um, to be determined. Actually, it really hinges on whether they try to pull some kind of stunt with the Sussex children, and then I will decide exactly how much, you know, respect and support. You know what I'm saying? Karen Smith says, "I can't wait to see how you develop your talents further. I am all in. Plus, your research and editing of films are calming because you expose the truth of liars. Let me see, make us all feel better." Thank you, Karen Smith. I'm glad because it is very stressful to see the extent in which the Sussexes have been maligned by that tawdry tabloid media and all the other stuff over there with the institution and everything. And so, if we can laugh from time to time, I think it's good for the soul. So I'm glad to help whenever I can. So I really appreciate you saying that. And don't worry, I'm going to crap all over them if I have to. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Denise Taylor, for the super sticker. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Now, Welsh Independence March set to take place in Cardiff on Saturday. Guest speakers at the event will include House of Dragon actor Julian Lewis-Jones, former Plaid, what is that, serum leader? What is it, Daffied, Wrigley? Oh, is Wrigley a Welsh name? I wonder. And Irish comedian Tag Hickey. Okay, Tag Hickey. So anyway, I don't know when the Cambridges are scheduled to go to Cardiff, and I couldn't find anything about it today. Um, so I don't know that they're scheduled anytime soon. But what I do know is that, like so many other places, so many other individuals, so many other interest groups and such, there are people who said very clearly that when Lizzie goes, we are going to change things. And this is just another obvious example of that, is that there has been talk of independence for Wales for a long time. And of course, the Welsh, like so many other people, the Scottish, Northern Ireland, they have been hit hard because of Brexit. Brexit has cost a lot. Now, on the one hand, with the British economy starting to tank as much as it has, it will make the cost of goods cheaper for other countries to buy. But on the other hand, it is still going to, cause misery for the working class people. Not the rich, but the working class. They're the ones that's going to suffer. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Uh, oh, is that what happened? Okay. I saw the red coat, right? And I was trying to avoid reading a story about them. So I was tempted, but I said, I don't give a rat's behind where they are. So that's what's up with them. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? I'm looking right now. Hugs and flowers for Princess Kate. Let me see. 4-year-old who waited for hours to get. Okay, they're in Wales. No wonder. I saw the red coat and I didn't even see her big face in the coat. I didn't even see her big face sticking out of the coat because I was trying not to read the story. I was seriously trying to avoid them. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the article that I saw, a nod to Diana, the Princess of Wales, is radio. And I said, oh no, I'm not doing it right. So thank you for telling me. I had no clue. Um, I know I'm not the only one who does that, where you see anything is about them and you just turn the blind eye to it before you could even see the words that well. That's exactly what I did. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So if you hadn't told me, I wouldn't have had a clue. I was just like, well, maybe they're coming to Wales, and maybe that's why. Although I have to tell you, I did fill out that online petition to, stop the use of the title Prince and Princess of Wales. I did sign the online petition and submit it. So anyway, they didn't ask about residency. So thank you so much, Beto. I appreciate it. Okay, and so here in Prince of Wales title, cancel the royals, etc., etc. Now, the Welsh they have a reputation of being just as, how do we say, proud as the Scots or the Irish or whatever. They have that sense of pride of place. And if you look there, you may remember that the last time Prince Charles went to Wales, that guy called him out, Prince Charles, why are we paying you £100 million a year when we have to worry about heating our homes? And what was the other thing he asked him? But anyway, take a look at that look on Prince Charles' face. Isn't that just like a little kid? He looks just like a little kid. The corner, look at his mouth like, oh. Yeah, and you know what that face reminds me of? Please tell me that you see that face reminds you of the actor Charles Nelson Riley. That face reminds me of Charles Nelson Riley. So he does look, like another Charles, and that, of course, is Charles Nelson Riley. When I saw that face, I'm just like, how juvenile is that? But that's who he reminds me of. And of course, Charles Nelson Riley is dead. Yes, and it also it does kind of look like he's having a stroke. Either that, or perhaps he probably needs more fiber in his diet, kind of like he's pushing too hard or something. But my God, when I saw that face, I screamed. I thought that was so funny. But they got serious problems. They got serious problems. And you're old when you reference Charles Nelson Riley, right? I have just outed myself as being a bit old. Now, if you guys would like to hear it, the sound quality is not great, but here we go. Here we go. This is the guy in the picture.
While we struggle to heat our homes, we have to pay for your parade. The taxpayer pays 100 million for you, and what for? Meghan Regan, not my king.
Not my king. How embarrassing for him. How embarrassing. And you know what? I just watched the video as I played that sound, and he made that face. Oh my God, that face. Oh man. So I'm not gonna play the video where the girl was hiding from Camilla today, but don't forget that also happened when they were in Wales. So it is going to be fun to watch. You got Northern Ireland, where suddenly the Catholics have become a majority. You have you got Wales, and then of course Scotland may ask for another referendum. It's going to be a fun time for Charles III. Just like Charles I and Charles II, he is going to be an absolute disaster. And it's just incredible that so many people predicted this exact thing would happen, is that he was going to be a disaster. Let's see. Good evening, Baron and my squatty family. Have a blessed and peaceful day. Is 21:19 over here. Okay, so wait, don't tell me that's 9:19 p.m., right? And you're in London. Very good. Nice. Hello, Lynette Roberts. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Very, very nice. Okay. And then there's this guy. This guy's name is Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen, you may remember him from The Queen, amongst other works. Oh, Lynette Roberts, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being a member, as well as saying thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you. Greatly appreciate it. So Michael Sheen made a selfie video. He was on the shores, the very beautiful shores of Wales, I guess. But he wanted to send a message to Charles. There he is playing Tony Blair in The Queen. When King Charles III, when he went to Wales, that particular day was the day to celebrate the absolute last native-born Welsh prince. Wales was a principality, not a kingdom. And so there was an agreement with the King of England, a more powerful country, that there would be a principality of Wales. You have the same arrangement for the Habsburgs, made it okay for there to be a prince of Liechtenstein. The King of France decreed that there would be the Principality of Monaco. So the principalities are minor kingdoms where they have a great deal of their own autonomy, long as they give respect to the big major kingdom next door. You're cool. But other than that, you're supposed to be a sovereign state. Well, despite the agreement, the British actually arrested their last native-born Prince of Wales, and he was murdered. His head was placed on a spike and all that kind of stuff. And ever since, any other uprising or rebellion to the English ended in death. And so the Welsh do not forget their history. They don't want to be a part of England. And especially after the Brexit, they really don't want to be a part of England. It was a good thing, and they ruined it. Take something that's not broke and break it. So Michael Sheen decided to take Prince Charles to task, or at least take him to school. Why would you come to Wales on a holiday to celebrate the last native-born Prince of Wales? The king at the time, I forget which king it was, he decided in order to steal the thunder of the Welsh, he would name his firstborn son the Prince of Wales. He would make the firstborn son the Prince of Wales. That didn't sit well with the people of Wales. That is like a slap in the face. It's just like stealing the stone of destiny and using it as part of your throne, literally sitting on a sacred stone every time a king is, or king or queen is coronated in England. That is a slap in the face to the Scots. Well, going there on that holiday was offensive to the Welsh. Not everybody in Wales knows it was a holiday, but Michael Sheen knows, and he called them out. Now, Michael Sheen, I believe he has received an OBE from the Queen herself, but that's not the point. You are still crapping on us, Charles. And they said the reason why Charles went there that day was because of things like this, because of Welsh independence. He was trying to rally support for the throne before this gets a foothold. So, as I found out today, the Duchess Doolittle and Workshire Will decided they would go there to try to shore up support. Well, you know where else they're going, right? They're also going to Australia. And I noticed that the streets of Australia in certain places look just like the streets of Wales in this picture. They are in trouble, and they know it. And by trying to go after the Sussexes is not going to help their cause. They are in a downward spiral. Very soon, most of what we call the British Empire will be south of Hadrian's Wall, and that will be it, because there's a lot of people that were totally disenchanted, and weaponizing the Queen's age is no longer possible. And weaponizing Charles' age and try to use it against people, that's not going to do anything, because young or old, most people hate his guts. So they don't really have the leverage that they had before with Lizzie. They don't have her anymore. Rosalind Gatewood, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. And happy Tuesday to you. So, yes, they're in trouble, you guys. They're in trouble. And it couldn't have happened to a worse, I was going to say a nicer person, but a worse person, because this guy gives no protection to anybody in his life. Nobody. And at one time, not even to Camilla. Even Camilla was cast adrift and left to the wolves because he didn't have enough courage to do something about it. Anybody within his orbit is subject to harm. If you guys remember, although I can't prove it, and I'm just saying it was a coincidence, it was a visit from these two just a week before this one was officially stricken with the pandemic. Now, they said it was some kind of rogue outbreak at Windsor, but it's just coincidental. Charles, oh, excuse me. It's just Charles. Oh, I'm sorry, my allergies. It was just a coincidence that Charles and his emotional support, Camilla, came by. And the next day, Charles said he was sick, and then Camilla was sick, and then some mysterious rogue outbreak caused his mother to become ill. If my mother was 95, 96 years old, I probably would have worn a mask in her presence or something like that. But I just think some people don't have enough sense to do that. Not saying that he was responsible. Charles. Oh, excuse me. I'm just saying that that happened. So, no protection. Take your security team, royal protection, away from your child and his wife and child. And anyway, that's why I'm rather gleeful that he's having a tough time of it. And anyway, so let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see. I'm not gonna wish anything bad on him. But oh yeah, somebody keeps handing him exploding pins. He didn't even protect Camilla from the pin gate. She just stood by helplessly and watched as he's strewed. Yes, he's not even safe from exploding pins. That is so weird. I mean, how do you just keep getting exploding pins? That was so weird, right? What weird energy. You know what? Every time I say exploding pins, that just tickles me so bad. But he has a problem with exploding pins. So but you know what, guys? Did you notice the look that what's her name? The actress that plays the queen here? Gosh, I can't. Oh, Helen Mirren. Look at that look Helen Mirren put on her face to play the queen. It must have been weird for her to walk around making that face all the time. But I mean, it does kind of capture the essence of the queen, right? I don't know. For some reason, those big glasses and everything, I just that kind of tickles me a bit. But yeah, you're right. Diana is like the spirit of Diana is like tinkering around with stuff, and Charles is just like wondering, why do I keep having this bad luck? Okay, so then there's this. Only Cameron can save Britain. Vote May or we face disaster. Down but not out. Why we must put faith in Boris. Put faith in trust to deliver for Britain. Um, the tabloid, the very Tory tabloids, they make their feelings very well known. So now only Liz Truss can save them. But Liz Truss has just received letters of no confidence. Didn't she just get letters from some of the people in the government? Not only that, but do you really trust Lynn Truss? I mean, after all, she was the last one to see the Queen. And then we know what happened a couple of days later. So I'm telling you, she's a jinx. She's an absolute jinx. I just, no. You know what? It ain't none of my business. That's for other people to worry about. But I'm just like, I don't know. You guys know was a Republican for quite some time. There are well documented videos where she was just like, "What do we need with a royal family?" And I saw those. Was it just before she went to see the Queen, or was it just after she saw the Queen? I don't remember, but that was awfully odd. I mean, you have to say that the timing of her visit and everything was quite awkward. Now, to be fair to Liz, I would have to say that the Queen was in bad shape and she looked pretty, bad in those videos. But wow, I tell you, she just seems to have a bit of a cloud over her, and I wouldn't fool with her. I have subscribed to James O'Brien channel, Baron, and I have had such a laugh. Him bringing down politicians and derangers of the Sussexes. He also talks about the way things are money-wise with the budget. I saw something about that where he talked about the budget, and he really, really lays into Brexit. And I love when he talks about Brexit because you know what? It seems like he predicted a few things, a few of the outcomes from the Brexit, and he was right. And you know what, guys? It's just like I was saying the other day. I've said it before and I'll say it again that as much as people want to hate on the immigrants and stuff like that, these aging populations of pensioners needs the labor because there's a lot of native born people who don't want to do the work. And I have a friend right now who works in a restaurant and they had to close part of the restaurant because they don't have enough people. People don't come in, people call off. There are some restaurants that want to open on Sunday and they can't because they don't have enough people. That is lost revenue, lost productivity. Liz Truss knows that, and she wants to start bringing people back in, but that may cost her job. So, it's the thing about Brexit is that people don't even want to listen to common sense where Brexit is concerned. But you're not going to get along without that labor. Otherwise, it's a disaster. And same with the United States. We need that labor. And I hate to say it, but we need that cheap, affordable labor which entails people that will do the work that other people don't want to do. So save yourself, let some of those immigrants in. I don't have a problem with it. The only reason why you should worry about your job and immigrants is if you're not really doing your job. That's when you need to worry. So, okay. That being said, mortgage pains grows. what is happening to the pound? What is happening to the pound? Now is the best time to visit the UK. When I went there last, it was like 50 cents on, or is it 50 pence on the pound? I mean, I paid through the nose for everything. But now the dollar it's like what? £1 equals $1.08 or $1.07. That's like right on par with the euro, if not better. So now is the time to go. Remember when they were like, "Oh, just pay me with pounds or euros. I don't want those dollars." Well, if you look at the thing here, you won't have to worry about that much longer because the pound is sinking. Hello, Brexit. And then there's this. People are worried about how they're going to heat their homes, and someone sabotaged a major gas line in the ocean. That is going to drive the prices up. That is going to drive the prices up. I mean, this is disaster right here. This is a disaster. So hopefully common sense will prevail. And I tell you, I have nothing against anybody. And I just think for working class Brits, this is just really unfortunate. I hate to see this happen. This is really unfortunate, but we have to choose our leaders properly. Same thing here in the United States. The Democrats are always better for the economy. Democrats are always better. Republicans always ruin the economy. And it seems like you can pretty much say the same thing about the Tories right now. So good luck, you guys. Keep praying. Things will get better. Dorothy Ross, thank you so much for the super sticker and super chat. Keep up the good work, Baron. Thank you, Dorothy Ross. I appreciate it. And thank you for being a constant support to Royal Sussex. And happy Tuesday to you. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay. So that is Liz Truss. Liz, Children of the Corn Trust. She's good material, so I definitely don't want to see her go. Because she has the most demonic looking curtsy I've ever seen. So I really don't want to see her go because I think she's a lot of fun. But whatever is best for the people of Britain, that's what I want. So if it is Liz or stuff, I have a feeling that she's on the right track, but I just don't think she'll survive the people that are speaking out against her. But she wants to bring in immigrants. And unfortunately, the Brexiteers want to keep proving that they were right about Brexit. And that's what's going to work against her. So, again, good luck. Marshar, you say the US dollar is gaining more worth than the pound and other currencies. The American dollar has more power. And that is good for us. The thing is, I just hate to see working class people anywhere suffer. So yeah, it is a good time for the dollar, but I'm not going to celebrate because it just means that it's going to hurt other people. And that is unfortunate. However, that being said, it is a good time to go to the UK if you are so inclined, because trust me, I've been there when I've had to pay double what the next person paid because the dollar was very, very weak. So, and who was president at the time? I think it was Trump. I think it was Trump. See what I mean? Anyway, okay. And there you have, there you go. Okay. And so, as they say, they have just hired someone to play Penny Natchbull, and I don't care. Wait. Penny Natchbull, and I don't care. I hear they're going to talk about this in The Crown. I hope so. Knowing The Crown, it is going to be very abstract and not as direct as I would like for it to be. I hope this year the crown is actually going to have some teeth, because I have been very disappointed with how much they have humanized Prince Charles. I don't mind so much them humanizing the Queen and everybody else, but to make Prince Charles look as though he is some sympathetic character, I wasn't on board with that. So that was a bit of a worry for me. So oh, you like that? Penny Natch Bull and I don't care. Penny Natch Bull and I don't care. So if Prince Charles wasn't King Charles III, right? If he wasn't King Charles III, if he was just some bureaucrat working for somebody else, thanks to someone in the squad, this is what he would look like. Still a pain in the arse, but he would still be using his privilege to get on other people's nerves. But this is just what he would look like. Either he would be here or he would be here. But either way, those chubby little fat dexterous fingers would probably have a I don't want to say that. But anyway, those little chubby fat dexterous fingers would probably be somewhere moving papers and signing stuff and just getting on somebody's nerves. So just because he's King Charles III, that is not the only reason why he's a pain in the neck. I just think that that was his destiny, to be the pain in the neck. So, uh, but the good thing is a 73-year-old man has finally gotten a job. Let the choir say amen. And lastly, are they a couple now? Are they together? When did this happen? Am I the last to know? Now that's the girl from Bridgerton, and that's Get Out. That's Get Out. What is his name? I never can pronounce it, but yeah, that's the guy from Get Out. Are they a couple? I had no idea. Huh? I had no idea. Get Out. Anyway, yeah, I had no idea. But they look like an interesting couple. I mean, yeah, good for them, right? I know. I just saw this and I didn't see an explanation for it. So, what? Connie, let me see. Baron, please check to see if Connie is able to. Really? How would that happen? That is so weird. I will check. I will check. Oh, well, thank you, Anita. I'm having a good time today. I'm having a good time today. My aunt bought some coffee for me, so she came over to bring my coffee. She told me I could pick out whatever I wanted from Keurig. So I did. So I got like, it's like I can't wait for the next cup, you know. And maybe the 3 cups I had earlier is the reason why I'm just a little bit giddy right now. But that and the fact that well, there we go. Penny Natch Bull and I don't care. No, but yeah, I'm having a good time today. And anyway, you guys, I really appreciate everybody being here. And as promised, it's just a little over an hour. I am going to get out of here today so you guys can get over to Anne at Duchess of Success. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And let's see, I got a list. You guys can go ahead and start piling over there. I am going to play Ginger Adventure and get out of here myself. So let me check out my list if I can find it. All right. Thank you so much, Sherry Ware, for today's list. Thank you for the generous donations. Sharon Young, God's Child, Black Queen, Denise Taylor, Lynette Roberts, Rosalind Gatewood, and Dorothy Ross. Thank you all very much. And I got a Cash App earlier. Thank you for that. I did receive it. Let me see. I won't say the name, but what is the initials? Oh, okay. IK something. IK and something. Thank you so much for the donation. Very much appreciated. And I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Thanks, everybody. Last word of the day. And also, of course, thanks to our two queens, our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana, and our Queen of Everything. And thank you, Diana, for fumbling and fooling around with those pins of Charles, because let's see. Where is that long, pathetic face of his when I'm looking for it? Oh, man, that is too funny. Yeah, thank you for frustrating him. The best way you know how. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let's see. Okay, so you guys, please do make sure you go and support these platforms whenever you can. Sherry and Sade went live yesterday, and it was amazing. I loved it. And yeah, so that's another place where you can find some live interaction with Squatty, right? And that's it. Thank you all so much. And if you are in Florida, please keep safe. If they ask you to evacuate, remember you can replace all that stuff, but you can't replace your lives, right? Right? Exactly. Thank you so much. Living in a Triangle. Prayers for those in Florida bracing for Hurricane Ian. Exactly. Thank you so much for that prayer. That will be our last word of the day, as a matter of fact. Prayers for those living, for those in Florida bracing for Hurricane Ian. All right, you guys, keep them in your prayers. Keep the Sussexes in your prayers. Archetypes is back next Tuesday, etc., etc. What? She's not having a podcast today? Oh my goodness. All right. Well, I guess I got a few more minutes then. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys get back to taking care of your business just the same. But let me double check that. Oh, well, I see 340. And I see one for 928, 927. Let me see if she has a message here. No, I think she's still going on today. I think she's still going on. Connie Balmer's over there. I got to make sure Connie can get in over here. Yeah, because I see she's over there. That is so strange. Unless Connie is seeing other content creators. Oh, man. So, yeah, I got to check that out then. That is so weird. Yeah, she is on over there. Okay, so looks like she's still on. So you guys go and enjoy Anne. I am going to ginger adventure us out of here. And yeah, I don't see that she's canceled. So I would say she's probably still coming on. And then, yeah, tell Connie that I'm going to check and see what's up. But, oh, I see Lydia's talking to her now. All right, you guys, really appreciate it. Let's do Duchess, Madam Duchess first, and then Ginger Venge. I like Madam Duchess. She's cool. Okay, so here's what I know. I did notice earlier that Anne had scheduled two identical, 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 identical. No, identical. Is that right? Two identical videos, live streams. Both of them are worded the same, and both of them were scheduled for the same time. So I think what has happened is that, yes, she is planning to go on tomorrow, right? But she changed the one, and maybe she doesn't realize that she has two schedules up there. So maybe that's what it is. So I don't think that she's actually coming on. I mean, I'm looking at it real time, and I don't think she's actually coming on. Let me click on it. Yeah. And yeah, I don't think she's actually coming on. It just says waiting for Duchess of Success. But again, she had two of the same things scheduled, the same titles and everything. And she did change one for tomorrow. So I'm guessing, but don't quote me on this, but I'm guessing she's not coming on today. She's coming on tomorrow. And that she only changed the one and probably doesn't realize that she has two of them scheduled simultaneously. So that might explain things. So, yeah, if you guys do go over there, let me see. She was supposed to be on a little while ago, about 15 minutes ago, and she's not on yet. So I think that is what, no, about 10 minutes ago. So I think that's what it is. Yeah. Might be a little error there. So anyway, people are in the chats over there. So if you guys want to continue to chat, you can go over there and chat on that one. But otherwise, I don't suspect she's coming on today. But that's just a guess. Don't take my word for it. Oh, there you go. What is that one? Oh, Miss VSN is coming on? Oh, all right. Let me put that link. I'll peg that to the top of the chat. Miss VSN. I'll peg that to the top of the chat. And I guess you guys can go over there. I'm gonna come over too. I'll probably make something to eat. You know, I'm always hungry when I'm done. So Miss VSN is on now, right? There you go. Miss VSN is on. So you guys, I don't think that Anne is coming on, but Miss VSN is on. So I just put the link at the top of the chat. I am on there myself in another screen. So please hit that link at the top of the chat and join the conversation over at Miss VSN what is that? CO9? Yeah, Miss VSN CO9. Okay. Everybody over to VSN. All right. Again, the link is at the top of the chat and we can all go over there. Let me see. Oh, 3K sub giveaway, channel rebranding, etc. That's what she has in store for today. Okay. I like to win stuff. Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you. I will. Thank you. I've been very bad about that lately. I know. Okay, you guys. Okay, I only see 7 people on Miss BSN. What's up, y'all? I mean, just go over. I'll be over there. I swear. I'm not. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you, Sonia Johnson. Oh man. So I had so much fun today. Where's Susie Q at? Susie Q, you still here? Wait. Oh no, Miss VSN is still counting down. She's not on yet. She's still counting down. It's like 3 minutes before she comes on. Yeah, I see that. I just noticed that the clock is counting down. But yeah, so all right. So with our last 3 minutes, thank you everybody. It's been fun. I needed that little uplift today from the squad, and I'm feeling better. I got some new coffee, and let me see. Oh no, you think well, let's see. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, but they said that she was in a lot of pain, so possibly. Yeah, poor thing. I could imagine she was in a lot of pain. They said that if that well, this one doctor was saying that she may have been in a lot of pain. So when they said mobility issues, she probably was suffering. Poor thing. Poor thing. Well, she had a good life. Second to none, I would say. Remember, there are no leaks in Montecito. Hi, Miss Toxic, Mystic Toxin. I forgot to say hello to you. Let me see. So did anybody watch Sharon Sade yesterday? I loved it. I think her mom was watching too. Let me see. Baron, you have homework. Please look at Connie's reply. Unable to join Royal Sussex, even super sticker. Really? That is so weird. Okay. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. I don't know how that could have happened. So, unless, well, I don't know. But yeah. Okay. I will take care of that. As a matter of fact, while I'm here now, let me see if I can do that. So, and then she could check real time. So approved users. Okay, let me do that. Connie. How do you spell Baumer? Oh, there she is right there. Okay. So Connie Baumer. I'm going to save right now. And all right, tell her to check right now, please. And I think she should be able to join us. I hope so. I just put her as an approved user. And I took care of, is it Ann Fu? I took care of that one yesterday. I wonder how this happens. That is so weird. Hey, Miss VSN is on. She just came on. Okay, guys, I'm going to go over to VSN. But please, if Connie is watching, Connie, go ahead and try to comment. Let's see if this is working. I'm going to just wait and see if Connie comes on. And then I'm going to go. Kendra Curry, hello, how are you? Hey, Kendra, did you know there are no leaks in Montecito? There are absolutely no leaks in Montecito. And that is how the Sussexes have been able to do amazing things. Really? Oh my goodness. It's an embarrassment of riches. You got Sherry and Sade. You have Miss VSN, so I'm probably going to be jumping back and forth. But I'm just going to wait for Connie Baumer to see if she's able to comment. And then I'm going to go. So hopefully that did work. I'm excited. I haven't been this excited since Oprah's farewell season. I need to get off here. Do I have diarrhea of the mouth or what? I really should go. Let me see. So shady. Netflix cast an actress for Penny Natchbull. It is. Penny Natchbull and I don't care. Penny Natchbull and I don't care. You guys, I feel really bad. I'm just waiting for Connie. I mean, you all can go and join one of the other channels. I'm just waiting to see if Connie is able to. Oh, thank you so much, Lydia. I'm just waiting to see if Connie is able to get through, and then I'm gonna go. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, all 847 people who could be over there with Miss BSN or Oh, she's going to go to the App Store. Is that right? Okay, Connie Balmer. Okay, Lydia. Going to Apple Store. Oh, okay. So maybe it's not me. Well, that's a relief because I would hate to think I had did something. Okay. Let's see. What's that? Love your show. I don't get to catch them when I am early, but I always watch the. Oh, well, thank you, Kendra. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. All right, guys. So Connie's going to work that out. I am going to go and bounce back and forth between VSN or Sharon Charday. You know what? I think I should just. I'm going to watch VSN because Sharon may. I don't think she's on live right now. So that's what I think I'll do. I'm going to see who's on live. And so I'll watch VSN and then I'll watch Sharon later. That's what I'm going to do. All right, guys. Love you. I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Let's say it all together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Royal Sussex. Yeah, you gotta put some bass in it. Pretend like you're Princess Anne. Royal Sussex. You know what I mean? You gotta butch it up a bit. Royal Sussex. See there? See how that works out? You got to put a little of that Princess Anne. What do you call it? What is that hormone? Anyway, you got to put some of that in there. So okay, I'm gone. I am going to end broadcast now that I have accused Princess Anne of having too much gosh, why can't I think right now? Too much what's the hormone? Acetaminophen? No, that's not it. It's not estrogen, it's the other one. How come I can't think right now? Too much the male hormone. What is it? Not estrogen. Testosterone. Thank you. Testosterone. That's right. Toast testosterone. Too much of that toast testosterone. Okay, guys. I'm out of here. We got other channels to support. I feel really bad now. Okay, so love you guys, and I'm going to end broadcast, and I will see you all tomorrow. Or my name's not Toast Tyrone. Toast Test Tyrone.